Alright, so let's go talk to this captain guy.
Watch yourself.
I think when I played Morrowind, I quite liked House Redoran. Because I played like just like a melee kind of character, so Redoran was like a natural fit for my character. Olbiorn Barrow. I just wanted to discover it since it was so close. Alright.
Have you found something?
I discovered this note on one of the Ash Spawn.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Folks Carius, but that's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
What do you want me to do?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way.
I mean, he could just be a zombie, right?
I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults. Be careful.
Okay, Fort Frostmoth. Alright, we're just gonna have to walk our way there.
General Carius sounds out of his mind.
I mean, the quest is called March of the Dead. Kind of a bit of a spoiler. And the Ash Spawn seem like they're kind of basically zombies. Or something of that extent, right? This house. Oh! These things are kind of freaky looking. And not freaky in like the good way. Oh, they drop a bunch of ores, which is really nice. Can always use more ore. Especially if I do plan to get to max smithing, which I would like. I would like to get to max smithing. I don't know whether I'll quite get there, unfortunately, but... yeah, I think I remember Fort Frostmoth from the Blood Moon DLC. I remember being part of the Imperial Legion when I played Morrowind. It was fun. Quests weren't terribly, like, unique or anything, but it was a fun storyline. That's the thing about Morrowind, is the faction quests were all pretty basic. Not that there was anything wrong with them, they were just very basic. It's like, essentially just go here, kill this person. Which, to be fair, that's essentially what most of the quests in Skyrim are too. It's just that Skyrim has more, you know, explanation. Well, then again, I think Morrowind probably would have had more explanation for its quests. It's just it was text, and you didn't necessarily read the whole thing. Or at least I didn't, I guess, because I was pretty young when I played Morrowind. So I probably didn't appreciate it as much as I could have.
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
Stop moving. The mages are much more dangerous than the melee ones, so I'll focus on the mages. I don't know where the general's voice was coming from. He wasn't visible, I don't think. Unless his voice possesses the Ash Spawn. Like he's like in Mass Effect 2, when Harbinger takes over one of the collectors. He just starts like speaking. We are Harbinger. Mass Effect 2 was really good. I still think Mass Effect 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. Even Mass Effect 3, for all its flaws, is still pretty good. It's just the ending, as you know. As you're probably all well aware, the ending is, very, very bad. Everything else is pretty good. Like, the gameplay is the best in the series, I think, in Mass Effect 3. And it's cool seeing, like, a lot of the threads coming together. A lot of the threads, mind you. Not all the threads. I think the problem with Mass Effect is they kind of set themselves an impossible task from the beginning. Like, there was no way that they can make a series of 3 games with all this interactivity and stuff in it. To the extent that they had kind of said that they would. They kind of set themselves up for failure, I feel like. It's a shame, like, I wish they succeeded. It would have been really cool if they succeeded, but... we definitely don't need the Corundum more. It would have been awesome if they succeeded, but... there's a bridge too far, I think. They tried to do way more than... what they possibly could. Probably the saddest thing is just how, like, every, like, decision just, like, eventuated into, like, numbers. Like, oh, you did this quest in the game. You get this war asset, quote-unquote. Which is basically just, like... it slightly increases your, like, quote-unquote score to, like, beat the Reefs in the end. I mean, but how could you... how could they have made... like, a meaningful, cool, all those sort of words system? And that's what I'm sort of saying with, like, I think they set themselves an impossible task. I don't really know if there was a way that they could have done all those really interesting things and still... like, actually had the games come out. Like, props to them for trying. I'm not gonna judge them for trying to make something. And that it didn't work out. Because too many developers just play stuff safe now. This is probably a locked door, yep. Okay, so we have to go deeper into the cave to get to the other side. Search the coffin. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, like, why are my arrows not hitting this guy? Only half my arrows are hitting this guy. What's up with that? Okay, now that he's detected me, they're all hitting him. Weird. Very weird. Okay, do I have something that I can drop? God, this is like a constant issue. A black market.
So soon? I'm sure we can strike a bargain.
Alright, I will sell you a bunch of things. What do you actually sell? Ebony armor and ebony boots. Ebony dagger. Okay, so he sells like a handful of weapons.
I do so
Like very
proud
high-end
of
kind of
you
weapons.
mortals.
Okay, well that's the key. That's going to allow us to go deeper in. Re-equip Unrelenting Force. Yeah, being able to summon a merchant is super cool. What the hell? Feels like normal. Oh, come off it. Seriously, how can I not hit this thing? Is there like a minimum range for the crossbow? Like if they're too close, it's like, The Champion's Cudgel. Nah. Don't need it. Treasure. Okay, unfortunately 2 of the ash piles spawned on top of each other. I think like directly on top of each other, so I don't think I can access the other one. A pity. Alright, so we're gonna go back to talk to the Capitan, who should be in the city. Cannot fast travel when there are enemies nearby. Where are the enemies? I don't see any enemies. I get the principle of the cannot fast travel while there are enemies nearby thing, because then you could just like get away from any fight whenever you want, and it completely like removes any type of consequence for getting into combat. That being said, I think they could easily replace it with a thing that's like, you are in combat, you cannot fast travel. So if an enemy's aware of you, I don't know, it's tough, right? Because you could sneak into the middle of a camp and then be completely safe to fast travel. Maybe not.
What news do you bring from Fort Frostmoth?
I killed General Carius.
I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could
That's
he
a bit of
survive
vampire, right?
for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock.
He'll no longer send Ashspawn to Raven Rock.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
5,000 gold. That's actually not half bad. Do I need something?
I'm sorry to
Do you
bother
need something?
but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
Did you say what it was about?
All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the ash spawn. Please, go speak to the second councillor as soon as possible.
Okay. Served cold.
Already said too much.
Hello?
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more. But I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed.
Killed? He's in danger of being killed. How?
The Ulan family
the freaking
of
Hlalus.
House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
Why would the Ulens want him dead? Because they want to take over. I get it.
It's a private matter. Let's
Oh, no.
say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us.
Among us.
Only my suspicions.
Your concern seems justified.
May be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. I don't want it to come to that.
You feel an attack on the council is imminent.
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Raven Rock.
Why haven't you acted on the information?
Raven Rock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret.
That's why I'm sending you, the outsider.
If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
Alright, how can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing.
I got a feeling. Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Raven Rock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Okay.
Don't worry. You can trust Geldis.
If you're looking for
With us
supply,
for a long time.
he'll set you.
I work for Mogrel. You got a problem?
One iron ore. I just need to cast this spell twice more. Make more jewelry. Very nice. Geldis Sadri.
The Retching Netch Corner Club. The mine's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like old times.
Adril Arano said you might be able to help me.
Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Well,
Who's
Zero knows
sniffing?
he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulans for years now.
Do you think he's mistaken?
No, I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
Do you have a better idea?
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
How do I get them to do that?
There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Alright. Why haven't you told Adril about this?
What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adril and the Redarin Guard made a move, the Ulans must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
That makes sense. Thanks for the tip.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up. Safe travels, Outlander.
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. I guess I might stay a bit.
Alright.
You've brought Raven Rock back from the brink, traveler. I don't know how to thank you.
Well, you can thank me by paying me huge stacks of cash. Not that I need the money, but... I mean, 5,000 for doing that quest was pretty good. That's not an insignificant amount of money. Wait inside, okay. Discover the identity of the tomb's visitor.
Ah,
Elisu Severin.
I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
What are you doing here?
I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer.
You aren't an Ulan.
Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead.
Alright, tell me why you're really here.
What do you mean? I thought I was clear. I'm simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit. Please, I don't wish to be disturbed while I'm meditating.
I don't know if I made the right choice there. Should I have just come out and accused her?
You've brought Raven Rock back from the brink,
I hope Geldis proved useful.
Thank you.
Have you made any progress?
I suspect Talisu Severin is the culprit.
Telesu. Are you sure?
I saw her in the Ulan tomb.
So Geldis's plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
So go search the house.
I'm not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand.
You could break into their home.
You're wrong about Telesu. Things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. I can't afford for that to happen.
What if they try to stop me?
If you have evidence, and it places your life in peril, I would expect
Like how he's
you to
eating
do
invisible
whatever
bread.
you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck. Be careful. If the Severins have betrayed us, they'll be well.
Severin Manor. So looking around for like journals or letters or notes or something like that. Okay. I'll confiscate this money as well. Could be part of the investigation.
Watch it. I think we might have a visit
with us.
Huh?
I won't allow you to ruin years of the planet.
I didn't exactly get any evidence, I just killed them.
You'll make a fine rug, cat.
Maybe they'll have like a note on them saying like, alright, here's our plan to assassinate the guy. Imagine if I was just like completely wrong, I just killed these two people for no reason. Ooh, flawless emerald. A safe key. So I need to find the safe. Where would people keep a safe? I think this must be the house that you can get. Maybe it's after you finish this quest you get the house. I'm looking for a safe. Well, either way, I killed the 2 people who were in here, so I can't imagine there's, gonna be too many more of them. I mean, they did kind of just outright tell me that they were guilty when she died and said, House Slarlig will have its revenge. So if there was any doubt in my mind, it's like, well, kind of gave up the ghost a little too easy. I still don't actually have any evidence, though. The Ulan Matter. Alright, let's read this letter. Dear Councillor Selden, in a matter of days I believe we'll be ready. Our forces hidden within Ashfallow Citadel have been training night and day, ready to strike when we give the signal. With Captain Valeth distracted by the Ash Spawn attacks, the timing seems perfect. I've waited nearly a decade to exact my revenge upon Leril Morvain for the death of my ancestor, and I long for the moment my blade will be drawn across his throat. The next letter you receive from me will include his head in a sack. Display it proudly in the halls of House Slarlig, brother. Vendil Ulen. Well, I guess that's that mystery solved. I do love that in these games, they always... It's not just Elder Scrolls, it's not just Bethesda, it's like every RPG. They always very blatantly spell out exactly what they're doing and why. I don't know, it's just funny. Like, just in case you weren't sure. Here it's spelled out in perfect writing.
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet?
I found evidence proving the Severins' guilt.
Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice.
Well, I already took care of that. I don't think they'll give up willingly.
Good. I'm going to send 2 of the best Redoran Guard we have to take them down. I want you to assist them any way you can.
I'll head there immediately.
See that you do.
Oh, we must be going to kill the assassins in whatever that place is called, Ashfallow Citadel.
Ashfallow Citadel.
Yeah. Okay, so we've killed the main conspirators, but we need to actually take down the group. There's not much point. Like, because obviously if the, like, coordinators have died and the assassins find out, they'll just be like, alright, we're just gonna launch our attack. Because, like, literally, quite literally, we won't have another chance at this. Oh, are they dead? Yep. Morag Tong! The Morag Tong are the Dunmar/Morrowind version of the Dark Brotherhood, essentially. So they're an assassin organization. But I don't think they... Because the Dark Brotherhood is essentially also a religious group. Like, they worship, you know, Sithis and all that. The Morag Tong, I think, are just assassins. Like, I don't think they have a religious element to it that I'm aware of. I could be wrong, but... I believe they're just, like... Yeah, we just kill people because... I could be wrong, but... I never ended up doing the Morag Tong storyline in, Morrowind. Because I wasn't good at stealth. Oh. Like how that lady was like, I knew it when she detected me fully. It's like, the first 2 crossbow bolts in your head weren't like clues enough that somebody was here. Amazing. That's why we love Elder Scrolls. Chitin heavy armor, Morak Tong armor. The Morak Tong. Ultimate stamina. The ultimate bioweapon. Well, I guess our objective is going to be to wipe out the Morak Tong stationed here. And if these guys are stationed here, I don't think that the council is safe even after we kill them, because if the Morak Tong have a target on their head, I think they will be back. Like, I don't think that they're not the type of group that's like, well, we failed, so we're gonna, like, abandon the mission. You know? Oh, there's two different things to pull, okay. That's right, I don't trigger traps. It's like that perk in New Vegas that you get from, what's his name? God. In Dead Money. Makes it that you no longer trigger floor traps. This place is full of freaking traps. My goodness. The hell? Okay, well this opens this. So how do I open this door? That just closes this. Okay, I'm a little befuddled right now. Where exactly I'm meant to go to open this? Shoot them through the door, but... Maybe they worship Boethia. It's like I just said Boethia. I mean, I would love to fight you properly, dude, but... I don't actually know how to open this door. How about you open this door and then we can fight, like gentlemen. I don't know how to open this. I don't know whether I'm just stupid or what. I had to adjust my chair. My chair was super uncomfortable. So this just traps me in here. for whatever reason. Okay, so that just closes that door. This one blocks that. Is it even meant to be closed? Bro, I must be like the stupidest man in human history. Like, what? Am I missing something? Oh, he's dead. I mean, I would like to loot this room. Alright, let's quickly hit up the UESP. All the two chains with the path clear head into the final chamber. On the wiki, it doesn't say anything about this. Through the door is a large circular with wooden planking cut. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I don't know whether this is just not meant to be here or what, but nothing mentions. It basically says like you pull this and it just opens the path. Oh well, we still killed them, so I don't suppose it matters terribly much. We missed out on some loot, but like I really don't need more loot, to be honest. I'm got plenty of loot. A little annoyed, but what can you do? So, I genuinely don't know what that door is. Like, nobody, from what I could tell, I didn't do like an extensive look, but nobody said like, oh, there's a glitch where sometimes the doors like close, just use a bow or whatever. Nothing like that. Very odd. Maybe it's because I killed the two ladies before I went there, but I don't know if that would cause it.
You lost.
Alright.
You've brought Raven
what
Rock
happened?
back from the brink.
Were you able to track down Vendel? Out with it!
He's no longer a threat.
Then, it's finally over. What of the Redoran Guard I sent to assist you?
No. Slain by the Morag Tong.
Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties.
You could have just sent me, I could handle
To
it.
think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers.
Hitches.
I'm glad you killed him.
I did what had to be done.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Follow me, and I'll take you to the Councillor so you can speak to him yourself.
Well,
House Lalu
should be still mixing potions if you're seeking that sort of thing.
Excuse me, Councillor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
I was the assassin all along.
Adriel, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesue, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulan's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
Trying to get your trust,
They did
sir.
it to gain our confidence, Councillor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude.
Thank you, Councillor.
Now, I'm certain Adril was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial.
Oh?
Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit. As councillor,
Yep.
I hereby award you Severin Manor, and everything contained within. You've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
Can't thank you enough for
Alright, nice.
reopening the ebony mine.
5,000 gold
Lights to
and
darkness, my friend.
a house. And I got an achievement for that too, for owning a house in
The
Raven
only
Rock.
reason Raven Rock has survived all these years.
God, I've still got so much crap in my bag. Drop some of these notes. They don't weigh anything, but I'll drop them anyway. I should have popped the stole in.
Pay your respects.
In my house. Back in Skyrim. Alright, sweet. Well, I think we'll probably get ready to finish things up. I'll sell some stuff to Globber.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to
You
suit
can have the
your
Mace of
needs.
Innovating.
Take a look.
Do you have any things that I could like? No. Damn, I actually don't have anything for him, to be honest. I could sell him some Reekling Spears, but they're not even really worth selling. You know, I'll sell you some Iron Arrows. And some Steel Arrows. Buy my Nordic Arrows too, why not? Or Swan Arrows, all yours. Same with the Palmer Arrows. They don't weigh anything. They weigh stuff in, whatchamacallit. Oblivion, actually. Arrows have they have a very small amount of weight, but they do still weigh something. So they end up taking up quite a bit of your inventory space by the end.
I don't know who's destroying me. Take a look.
Okay, I'd like to sell you small... Oh, you don't have any money.
Remember, I have plenty of potions.
How about this guy?
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. See for yourself.
Here we go, 1,500 gold. That's not bad. Start by selling the scrolls. And I'll just go through my list of potions. You can buy some crappy potions off me. How's that? By crappy potions, I mainly mean potions that I made.
If you need
Alright,
any
nice.
supplies, you know where to find me.
Alrighty, so I reckon next time we will take on
Looking for any
our good friend Mirak.
ingredients? Alchemical supplies.
I'll keep exploring around the island, see if there's anything else to do, and then, as far as I'm concerned, then we're pretty much finished. Like, I'll do this quest. We may as well. To, whatchamacallit, get those materials for that person. Again, we may as well. I'll do some research off stream and see if there's any other really interesting things to do in Skyrim as well. But it looks like we're pretty much done. So I think next week might be the finale. If that's it. Cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this this stream, these episodes of Skyrim. Look forward to the finale next time, perhaps. And I'll see you guys when I play more Skyrim. Take care. Bye-bye.